Hello, Sagittarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-see at who's talking about you, because I can't even right now, you know. If you like a personal reading, check out the description. Easy peasy breezy. And here we go. Your first card is Leo. Okay. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So Leo energy in the mix. Okay, you got some vibrant, lively, egotistical energy. Power. Unbridled power. And yeah, let's keep going. Your next card is Neptune. And this is your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Your Delulu activated. Ego and Delulu. Oh my god. Your next card is Mercury. Planetary ruler of Gemini and Virgo. So this is how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. So you're going to take that ego and that Delulu and take it to somewhere else. Take it to new heights. You're going to, instead of a K, you're going to put a paragraph. All of that. All the extra as far as talking. Talking, typing, chatting. Very interesting stuff for you. Very interesting stuff. A lotness, you know? Well, let's have a look. Let's see who's talking. Who the heck is talking about you? Because it's giving Leo. It's also giving Pisces. They could be embellishers. Leo can be with the grandioseness of it. Mercury can be with the, speed of it. Let me tell this person and that person. And they're going to tell this person and that person. Oh my god. Text, screenshots, proof, receipts, timelines. What's going on? Let's have a look-sees. The Emperor. Okay. The leader of the head of the snake. The leader of the bull. Aries energy. I'm looking at you. The manager. The leader of the chaos. Not the HBIC. But the leader of the orchestration. The drama. Then we have the Hierophant. Somebody with a little integrity. Yeah, that's Taurus energy as well. Core values. Maybe that's the person who tells you, because they're supposed to, you know, they're looking to be under that. The Emperor is under that Hierophant. It feels like the Hierophant's on top, has integrity. So you might get tipped off a little bit about what's going on. Who's been talking about what? Okay. Maybe somebody's debugging some of the. Oh yeah. They're debunking some of the rumors. They're like, You see the tower, world come crashing down, come to a crashing halt. The foundation destroyed. A sign of having to rebuild. A new beginning. But a tumultuous end. Shocking as well. Now the tower is associated with Mars, so of course, conflict. Then we have the Seven of Wands. That's some praying stuff right there. We're out here hoping, we're out here praying, we're out here taking action, we're out here looking for protection. We're out here having to defend ourselves, stand up for ourselves, be a soldier for ourselves. After the situation, of course, the tower. Okay. Now the Hierophant really does make you feel like you're going to a higher power and praying for change, and then the tower happens, you're like, oh my god. It's like one of those like signs of rejection being protection, because with the Seven of Wands, you have the means to defend you. You have an opportunity to show yourself what you're made of. Then we have the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant. A lot of the signs are getting this energy. But it's a mental thing. Maybe that's the realization, is that you're mentally stuck, that you're physically capable, mentally capable, but you're also not letting yourself. And that's all it comes down to. This Nine of Pentacles, you're independent, you're strong, and you need to recognize that in yourself, that you can go through any situation and survive. You're resilient. Nine of Pentacles, you'll always be able to create opportunity for yourself. Yeah, that's why people talk about you, because you're able to focus on yourself. at the right times. You're able to take no prisoners and go on your own. This reading reeks of independence on your end, and with independence, the groups be talking. The groups be talking, and that's okay. And that's okay, because you're an adventurer, an explorer. You have to do your own thing. You don't like to be a background character. You don't like to be a follower either. And we see two leaders at the beginning of this reading, so we know that there's some sort of core value, enlightenment involved here, especially with the Hierophant, a lesson of wisdom and controlling, I guess, your ego, and watching other people's egos run wild with imagination, and communicate what they think, how they feel, but not what they know. Maybe you're learning about that. And maybe sometimes that feels lonely because other people are just, they act like that, and it's low vibrational to you, who's someone who's typically more enlightened than most, because you're curious and you ask why a lot, and you read into philosophy and human behavior and psychology and all that, and so you always feel like you're on a different level, not better, but like on a different, you connect with all walks of life, but on a different level mentally most times, and you feel stuck because you're not interacting with people on that level sometimes. Nine of Pentacles, 9 is like your number, feeling strong, feeling independent and abundant. Even if you don't have physically the means, you have the tools and the skills to be abundant, so you're still vibrating with that confidence. It's like those people that are like, I'm not broke, it's a cash flow situation, you know, because I know how to make money, so it's fine. Kind of energy. That's good. Looking good. People will talk about you when you're doing your own thing and talking about what you're doing next. Oh, I heard this, I heard that, but that's okay, because the Emperor is above the Hierophant is above the Emperor, especially to me, you know. Like, I know it's not the first, like, Emperor's the first in the deck, but it's really like a supervisor kind of, like, or a manager, but then the DM comes in, and the DM's not even whoever. Like, the Hierophant's like the CEO, yo. Like, in charge of the money, the bottom line. So, yeah. You're doing the dang thing, and people are talking about it. What else is new? All right, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link, and there's also a link to my Etsy shop where I sell candles and gemstones and fragrance oils that smell so sweet, like this Tahitian vanilla Wheel of Fortune candle. Yeah, so check that out. If not for the traffic, give me a couple likes on the shop, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!